Shalom, shalom, shalom. Back there to the hopeful elect of Israel. First off, I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillstone who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopeful elect scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. Alright, I'm your fellow servant, YAHAWAH. Alright, coming in with another lesson today. It's going to be Lord willing, it's a short, brief lesson that I want to go into. Alright, it's basically going into an update on ISO20022. This is a project, well, it was at one time a project, but now it's being made manifest. Okay, this is a lesson that I did about 7 months ago. Okay, speaking about this, and hey man, this thing is happening, man. All right, they're getting ready to switch. Okay, this system. All right, this system is getting ready to be transferred, man. We're starting to get ready to start to see these CBDCs that come into play now, man. Okay, and this is another step closer to the MARK, man, the mark, man, the Chargma. Okay, as you read that in the book of Revelation chapter 13, which we probably get later on, but just kind of just brief synopsis of it. I just want to play like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of this video. I got maybe a couple of videos, somewhat kind of breaking it down to you, but yeah, man. This Monday, coming up on 7/14, which would be July 14th, 2025. Okay, it is said to be launched based off this article here that I have. This is from the paymentsdive.com. It says Fed's ISO Big Bang hits next week. It says the Federal Reserve's shift of trillions of dollars in payments to the new ISO 20022 standard Monday will reverberate around the world. Okay, so I want to read on. It says financial institutions that seek to send payments via the Federal Reserve's Fed Wire Fund service must migrate to a new international standard come Monday. Okay, I believe they're trying to get to the point to where they're getting ready to switch from off the SWIFT system. Okay, because this is where they're trying to implement their different digital currencies, man. You look at the Bitcoin is soaring right now. You got XRP is soaring right now. You got Solana. Okay, you got Litecoin, altcoin. You got Ethereum. All right, you have all these different cryptocurrencies, man. Okay, and they're all going to be a part of this ISO 20022, man. All right, or 20,022, whatever you want to call it, man. But yeah, man. This thing is getting ready to go live. I believe it's in November. All right, but it's going to start to launch off in 2 days from now. So we're getting ready to start to see a lot of different things happening in the markets coming up this Monday, and we're getting ready to see, all right, a lot of things that's getting ready to start to switch, man. Because hey, man, we're entering into the time, okay, where they're getting ready to usher in, all right, this chip, man, this MOTB, man. This is all a part of the next system of them switching, man. So be ready to start seeing things transpire a lot this week, and even really, after next week too as well, man. Because we have to have some type of black swan event that's getting ready to have them to be able to switch everything right on over, man. Okay, they're putting the pieces together, man. Okay, it says that's when, I'm going to read on the next paragraph. It says that's when banks are required to begin using the ISO 20022, keyword required. You see, required. It says standard for electronic payments that choose to send over the Fed real-time settlement rail, while the central bank delayed an implementation deadline multiple times. After a preliminary 2023 proposal, it says this one is for real. Okay, this shit going down, man. Okay, You know, you jakes out there that's still holding on to this fucking paper cash. All right, you about to find out real soon, man. A big switch is getting ready to happen, man. Real soon, man. Okay, things is turning up, man. We see things happening over there in the Middle East, man. Come on, man. Things is happening between those different nations. Things happening over here. They building concentration camps. You got this motherfucking devil here, this cruel lord. The scriptures talk about, man, passing laws, the big beautiful bill, things that's getting ready to shake things up. And now here you go. You have with this new system they're trying to implement, man, to acquire these different digital assets, man. And also, man, I did a video too right here. I forgot to mention it. I did a lesson on this 8 months ago, going to a step closer to the MOTB Project Agora. Go back and look at that video, dealing with the different central banks, okay, and how they're damn, I forgot. It's been so long since I did the lesson, man. How they're working through different private sectors. That's what it was, okay, so that they're able to how can I say it, to be able to deal with those different companies through those different private sectors, dealing with Project Agora, man, going through the Bank for International Settlements, man. Now you have another month later, I had did that video. Then now they're trying to go live, all right, in July. Then you have in because I remember I spoke to Apostle Tahara about it a little bit when I was up there in New York. Okay, going into Christine Labardi, man, going into how what's that, Europe? I believe it was Europe. How they're trying to go full on digital. Okay, and I believe it's in November, or I believe it's in October. It's in October. I believe it's in October. Okay, so this thing is speeding up, man. You know, this thing is speeding up, and this is the one prophecy we are waiting on, man, for it to truly hit, man. And it's getting closer and closer as the days go by. So it reads on. It says this one is for real. It says the Geneva-based International Organization for Standardization gave the world the ISO20022 standard over 2 decades ago to encourage financial institutions around the world to embrace a more modern messaging system. So they've been at work with this, man. Okay, it says some 70 countries have already adopted the standard that provides operational efficiencies, more data sharing, and less outdated batch processing. So they're going to have to upgrade. It says the shift will allow banks around the world to communicate, share data, and operate by the same rules for cross-border payments, said Elias Ghanem. It says the global head of consulting firm. Damn. The fuck? It says Capgemini's Research Institute for Financial Services. It says the change has a host of implications for international commerce, he explained during the interview. All right, so that's all. We ain't finna go too much into it. So I'm gonna play like maybe a minute or two of this video, okay, and then I believe I'll bring on to damn, what was it? Oh, I got another video to play out right after this. Okay, that's gonna explain ISO 20022. Because this is all the transitioning things that's happening in the financial markets, dealing with the banks. Okay, everything is gearing towards this chip, man. Okay, and they need to have some type of system, blockchain interface. Okay, to be able to sustain, the current system that they have of their payments, to the new system. Okay, that's why you already see right now, you got the BRICS. Okay, what's that? BRICS Pay. Here it is. They're already in their transitionary period, of aligning, their money, backed by commodities such as gold, silver, copper. Right. And that's another thing that you see that's happening right now, man, with the gold. Gold prices, it did a little small correction. It ended up falling. I believe the price. Let me see something right quick. Somewhere between 3,300 and 3,400. Okay. So now we're gonna be at the point of coming up into this thing, man, to where probably eventually it's going to start to rise. Okay, right now the markets are closed. You know, it's the weekend, but come Monday, we're getting ready to start to see a lot of things happening within the markets, man. But that's just, you know, a little small snippet I want to put in, man. All right, just to kind of make the video short, man. But if you want to go back into that video, is 7 months ago. Had to scroll through the videos, and you will see it. ISO20022 will be a part of that bridge to the mark. All right, and this is what we seeing, man. 7 months later, man, and they're going live Monday. Okay, well they're gonna launch it Monday, but it's gonna go fully live in November. Okay. Damn, so now this shit don't want to play. There we go.
Most people think there's just one big date for ISO 2022, the new financial messaging standard set to shake up global banking. But that's a half-truth. Because while July 14th is important, the real tidal wave hits in November. Imagine ISO 2022 as a brand new language for money. A universal translator that lets banks, payment systems, and even cryptocurrencies communicate on the same level. It's not just a tech update. It's like switching the global financial system from fax machines to real-time encrypted text. Now here's where it gets real. On July 14th, 2025, the United States first research, the Federal Bank Service, the system that handles trillions of data transactions, will begin using ISO 2022 exclusively. That means every major U.S. bank will now speak this new language. The second date, nobody's talking about it, is November 22nd, 2025. That's the switch. The backbone of global money transfers will officially drop support for the global message system. After that, every bank, anywhere in the world, will need to be ISO 2022 to process international payments. So what does this have to do with crypto? Well, not all cryptocurrencies are ready for this new era, but a select few are already ISO 2022 compatible. These are the projects that built themselves to plug directly into the financial system of the future. Leading the pack is XRP.
You see? Okay. And with all this tells, man, is what? Okay, an update within the system. Okay, this is what they're doing right now. They're updating the system. While everybody out there partying right now, while everybody talking about stupid ass fucking Diddy, while everybody out there talking about the stupid so-called fight that may happen when fucking 2026 in UFC. All right, all this stupid ass bread and circus. Who was that supposed to fight tonight? I believe it's Shakur Stevenson. And another whole fucking wild card fight tonight, man. Whoever fight tonight, don't fucking matter, man. Things is moving, man. Things is truly moving, man. We almost up out of here, man. This is another step closer to the MOTB, man. This is the book of Revelation 13. Straight to the point, verse 16. And he causeth all, you know, you go into that word causeth, it goes into poieo. Alright? It means to prepare, to make ready. This is what this devil is doing, man. Okay? He's causing, he's making ready, he's preparing the people, man. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, we're coming into this time, man. It don't matter if you're a so-called millionaire. Your ass is gonna take this shit, man. When it comes to be implemented, because look how they're forcing and pushing the banks towards this new system. You have to be compliant with it. It's starting Monday. Okay, they're launching this Monday, and it's gonna be fully implemented in November. Who's to say all it's gonna take is for a Black Swan event to happen? And what you think is getting ready to happen next, man? They already got a so-called crisis. They got all these different national emergencies that's getting ready to happen. What you think that's ready? They already trying to get to the point to where they got to start to verify you, ID you, even to get on the internet. That's happening. Come on, man. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. We're coming into this time. Okay? It's quickly approaching. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." See, you're going to have to be a part of this man's system. This man is switching the system in order for you to be able to trade, okay, internationally, man, by the way of this new system, man. Okay? Hey, man, this... Man, Jake don't know what the hell going on, man. Jake ain't watching, man. That's the point, man. A lot of Jakes ain't really truly watching, man, because this is an update of a whole system of how these countries trade. Okay? Send money. You know? This is what they're doing. Okay? And starting Monday, they're getting ready to launch this, man. Okay? And you can't say that you never heard this before. This you know, this is GMS, man. ISO20022, man, will be a part of that bridge to the mark. This is a lesson done months ago. Okay? So, hey, man, call hello, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. So, Lord willing, we get ready to start to see what's getting ready to happen this Monday and so on and so forth, man. So, hey, man, you know, that's going to basically conclude the lesson, man. So, hey, Lord willing, you was edified from all this lesson. All right, I want to give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations that they're to you sincere, and you hope for your elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Malaakia. Shalom.